morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Waking Up with Soop and Sugah. You guys are tuning to episode 90. Today is
90.
April 3rd. Guys, you are tuning in to me, of course, the Soopkichen, and my co-host today. It's going to be one-on-one, real personal, Le DJ Gao.
What's
Went
up,
French
man?
for that one. How you doing, buddy?
You did.
Yeah, I was the Soopkichen, so you had to be Le Gao.
Lego.
Le Gao.
Lay purr. Lay move.
And of course, our other two hosts, Life on Saturn and Sugah Tits, cannot be here today. Sugah
I got
Tits
his
is
ghost.
working. Yeah, Sugah Tits is working, and not exactly sure what happened to Saturn, but I'm sure he'll have a story for us next week. But you know who is here with us today on this beautiful Reset Tuesday? Motherfucking
Yay.
Zer. Like, Zer is just chilling at the tower. So that's a new
friendly
one.
face to see.
Like, so I'm not gonna lie to you, I've maybe only seen Zer 2 times since the release of Destiny. Because I work on the weekends, so I travel and I'll be out in Chicago, and I don't have my system with me, and I don't see Zer. But the one time that the Prometheus lens came around, I like called a friend. I was like, hey, could you turn on my system and fucking buy a Prometheus lens from this dude named Zer? And he doesn't play Destiny at all. So, like, telling him to log in and, like, telling him what planet to go on. And it's like, this is what you're looking for. All right, he's going to be up on this, like, mountain now. Like, all right, I need you to, like, fucking platform yourself all the way up there and buy me this gun. So that was fun. But, like, besides the, like, 2 times when the game originally came out, I have not seen Zer at all. And then that one time that I made my buddy buy me a Prometheus lens. Like, today, here at the tower, this Tuesday, was my first Faded Engram that I collected. Like, I heard...
What'd you get from it?
So I haven't opened it yet. I have not opened it yet. I'm not too thrilled about it, though. Like, I doubt there's anything that I can get that, it's gonna blow my mind.
Right. You probably have everything, right?
No, I don't have everything, but, like,
It's
even if I...
supposed to give you what you don't have. That's the rule.
That's the rule. So we're gonna see how the rules work.
So pop that baby. I'm
Pop
curious.
that baby. We're gonna get things started here with the first segment of the day, of course, which is what is our first segment of the day, Gauzy?
It is gaming news.
Oh yes, that video game news.
Yes. Video game news.
We're gonna be short here without Saturn for that Cinema Madness, but here we go. Video game news, you guys.
Oh my god!
And of
Get
course,
it out.
and of course we're gonna start with the game that we all love so much, Destiny 2. So we got our update last week,
Yes.
right? And what did you think? Oh, look, I got Crimson.
Oh, nice.
What did
Nice.
you think of the changes, Gauzy? We got
The main changes that I noticed were in the Crucible.
okay, yes, definitely in the Crucible. Rumble came back. That's the first one right off the bat. Things are faster.
It's faster.
Supers load faster. You move faster. You shoot faster.
Heavy's drops have decreased, but come more frequently. You
Yes.
only get one rocket now, but they do come back. And if you kill somebody with a heavy, they drop it and you can pick it up.
That's good, but see, sometimes how much ammo do you get when
I usually get 2 rockets when I pick up a heavy, but now I only get 1.
See, I would rock my sword, and it would be a combination. Sometimes I would pick up an enemy's brick, and I would get 1, and I'd be able to make a slice out of that. Sometimes I would pick up 4, and that's a good couple kills right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
No. I just it's cool. It's cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's cool. Like, it feels good killing someone and then having them drop ammo. It also makes it. I'm a guy who I will try to cover all ammo, like all that heavy ammo. So I'll like pick up our heavy ammo and I'll run over to the other side of the map and try to block the team from getting their heavy ammo.
Yeah,
I'll like toss a grenade. I'll shoot from a distance. Sometimes they get it, sometimes they don't. But now it makes it a lot more rewarding when they do get it and you wipe them out because you have a little ammo there. So hey, the changes that were made were pretty fucking good. Thank you for making those changes. They definitely make the game a lot more fun.
Plus, you got to get there quick too, because their teammates can pick it up too. So you got to get there.
You
see
it.
It.
The urgency is there. But I'm not going to lie to you. I've seen a lot of heavy ammo just laying around during these like last couple of games. Yesterday, I played for like a couple of hours with Mr. Miggs. We just quick play Crucible, and there was just so much ammo just laying around. Like no one wanted this heavy ammo.
Traps. I think some people use them as traps. They want you to go for it because they're watching it to pick you off.
I went for it, and I got it, and I was having so much fun cutting up people. Nice. I was getting 28, 32, 34 kills every match.
I actually have been doing better. I've gone all double digits now.
Double digits?
Yeah, all the time. It's like I like it now because you can't camp for one thing. You have to keep moving because they picked up the pace of it, and everybody's coming back around so fast, you don't have time to sit there and camp.
It's true.
You will get spotted or somebody will come across you. So that's helped because I'm the idiot that just charges in, and now it pays off.
Yeah.
I don't sit back.
Let me tell you something, though. One thing that I found ridiculous, and I mean ridiculous, was the Vigilant Swing. I don't know if you use this baby after the update.
Well, they beefed up all the pulse rifles now.
Apparently so, and this is apparently the only pulse rifle I have in my inventory. But yesterday I switched around.
What about that other one?
No. The only thing I have right now on me is the Purpose, Forward Path, the Last Breath, the Better Devils, and the Mida Multi-Tool. And I just got the Crimson. Everything else is on there because it needs to be shredded or.
All right, what about the Graviton Lance? That's another pulse rifle that's...
I don't usually carry that. Maybe it's on my Warlock, but otherwise it's in my vault. I don't really carry that. And I was playing, and I was using the Better Devils, and then we switched to a map where it was long distance. So I switched over to my Mida, and was playing fools with my Mida. And then I decided to switch to that Vigilant Swing, and after that, I swear it had the same distance as Mida, because there were fools that were just far away. Like, we were in one zone shooting to the other zone from, like, B to C. And I literally, like, would not move. I would just wait for them, and they'd go to cap the zone, and I would melt them. It was ridiculous, really. So, I don't know. I'd have to do, like, some more playing. I saw a couple people using the Vigilant Swing. But not a lot. It's not like everyone was using the Vigilant Swing. Remember when the Mida Multi-Tool came out first for D2? Everyone was using Mida. So this isn't that situation at the moment.
Well, I mean,
but I wonder if it will.
Vigilance has a 5-round burst.
It's got 50 rounds in the magazine, dude. It's like...
Yeah, but it's a 5-round, and plus it heals your allies on a death, too. So that helps. Yeah. But then you got the Graviton Lance that, the third shot does high damage, but then the targets detonate, too. So that's another one that got beefed up. And it's a
Graviton Lance. Weapon. Damn. So that might warrant that taken out of my bolt.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
I mean, they're doing good things. We were discussing earlier Iron Banner. Like, very unsure about when that's coming around.
I was really surprised that it wasn't here last week because I heard a lot of talk that it was supposed to be here and it was supposed to be 6v6, and then it never showed up, and you're like, hey,
I told you. I ate no crow that day. So I don't know. We were talking about how nothing is reset yet for us here.
Right now, I know. I'm thinking in about 10 minutes it's going to reset, so I don't know what it's going to bring. I don't know. Oh,
Oh, it took
we
us
went
away.
to orbit.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just thinking, oh, what was that?
So I just, it's one of those things where, yeah, they're doing great.
Oh,
and
look,
latecomer, life on Saturn.
He is
fashionably late.
Fashionably late. There you go.
I was sending him all kinds of messages here and there. Yo, showtime.
Yeah, sorry, work.
Yeah, he messaged me earlier and I read it, but we were doing the show, so I didn't know if you were going to come in or not, but it's great that you just drop in like this. I feel like you're the Kramer of the group. You just fucking slip in when you want it.
Yeah, right. Just burst through the door with crazy hair. You won't believe what happened.
That better not make me George.
Is the show done?
No. We're still going here. We're actually in the middle of the changes that were made to Destiny 2, talking about the Crucible changes and whatnot.
Sweet.
So we'll wait out in orbit for you if you want to join us, and then we can do strikes or we can do Crucible. And we're going to keep on going here. We were talking about the changes made to the Crucible because supers are faster now. Time to kill is faster. There were changes to pulse rifles. Pulse rifles seem to be very effective now. I was just telling Gao how over the weekend or yesterday I was playing with a buddy here, and it was just ridiculous. Like the number of kills I would get with the Vigilant Swing. And he's saying try the Graviton Lance. That might be something that you might be interested in. So I'm definitely with him there. Iron Banner is something we were talking about. We're not sure when the next one is coming out. What do you think, Gauzy? You think it'll be, if not... They haven't reset today. You think they'll surprise us with a surprise Iron Banner? I doubt it, but that's
I doubt it too now because, like I said, I heard it was supposed to be here last week. So now I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're still on Easter break. I have no idea. I don't know.
Could very well be. So yeah, I'm just, when it comes around, it'll come around. It's not something that I'm like waiting in line for. I'm not out there 5 a.m. with my little tent camping out for Iron Banner. But when it comes around, hey, I'm more inclined to play it because I'm playing with more of my friends. 6v6 is just...
Yep.
For things like Iron Banner, it's cool. For things like competitive, competitive playlists on Crucible, cool. Give me 4v4. I get it. It's competitive. Small teams are more effective and communicate better with each other.
It's like trials training.
Right. And if you want to do trials 4v4, cool. Love that too. But everything that's big as far as like... Control, Clash. Yeah, everything that's big, make it feel big. Don't shrink it down. Like that's why we liked it. It was like a football team going against another football team. Like it would suck if like all of a sudden it was only 4 players. You got a quarterback, you got a runner. Like, why are we cutting the rest of these teammates down?
I don't know. So, I know they did say though we're supposed to get one more banner before the new DLC.
Okay. So the new DLC is scheduled for... We don't know. May. That's rumor. We don't know for sure.
Right.
Right?
Right. I mean, yeah. Not anymore. I don't know anymore.
I don't know anything anymore.
They say one thing, they do another. Hurry up and wait. So, I don't know.
Well, there you go. So these changes, the changes that they made to the Crucible, the changes that they made to just guns in general, the sandbox, everything, and they even showed us in the oh Jesus, what's it called? The weekly update. They showed us how they're going to change. They're going to make changes. Oh, was that what I clicked?
Yep.
Oh, we'll back out of there. They made changes to the strum and the drang to where now it's like way more effective. I don't know. Have you seen this video on the weekly update, guys?
No, nope. I haven't seen it, and you know what? I've never used them either.
So apparently that's why they're changing them, because no one's fucking using them.
Mm-hmm.
So
you mean no one's checking the weekly update?
I don't know. No, it's not Saturday Night Live, which I always check that weekend update. But as far as the Drang, I for some reason cannot infuse it higher. I'm like stuck at 285. It won't let me infuse it and make it higher.
Huh.
And I've tried. I've gotten the Last Hope dropped at 330, and I try to put it in it. It won't go in.
Really?
Damn.
Yep.
That is... See, I put that thing away, and I didn't even try to infuse it. But the fact that... that you can't even upgrade it if you wanted it to, like, that's... Do you think... Is that a glitch? Is that something that has been addressed? I don't know. You know, I'm going to try it again, too, because I've been getting, like, regular blue 330 sidearms, so I will try to do that. Just pick Heroic Strike. I will try to do that, but I've tried to update here and there, and it's, like, not letting me do it. Huh. That is so odd.
Oh, that's Trump. I'll just let that ring.
So, the changes that were made, are they good enough for you, Gao? Not good enough? What update?
I like them.
You like them?
I like what they did to the Crucible because, like I said, it moves faster, and that's kind of the way that I play. You know, and before people were sitting back, and I'd get slaughtered all the time. But I'm not. I probably feel like I am getting better. I mean, my KD still sucks, but I just felt like this whole week that we were doing Crucible, I was doing a lot better.
Yeah, double digits.
I'm thinking that it helped. Yeah. And my KD within, 1.16, 1.2, 1.4. I mean, I've even gotten a 6 point one time.
Oh yeah, no, damn! I was pulling 4.17s yesterday. Geez, no, well, fuck. I'm glad you're liking the update. I'm glad it's working out for you. Like I said, I definitely enjoyed Crucible a lot more yesterday when I played it. So hey, changes for me, same. I think Bungie's heading in the right direction. My only complaint, I guess, is they're not heading in the right direction fast enough.
Right.
So, but that's something that can quickly be changed. I guess let's move away from Destiny and let's move on to free games, because it's fucking April. And if you own PS Plus, you get free fucking games from PlayStation. So
I didn't even check.
Didn't even think about it. So
no, I guess I needed you.
That's
to do
okay.
That
That's okay. You got me. You got this is what we're doing. You guys are getting some amazing free games. One that I am very excited about is Mad Max. We're getting
What? No way.
Right, motherfuckers.
Is it like an open world or something?
It is an open world Mad Max game. It definitely is. Mad Max for PS4. It was developed by Avalanche Studios, and you are Mad Max, right? And you get your car stolen by a gang, and it's an open world. It's got vehicle combat. And dude, I'm excited about this one. Like, I can't wait to download this and play this. This is one of those things that might like push up the list of priorities, but it looks really fucking sweet.
Yeah, I'd definitely download that. I'm not gonna. I love Mad Max.
Fucking Mad Max for sure.
Is it like Mel Gibson Mad Max, or is this just like their own?
I think it is supposed to be Mel Gibson.
I mean, it doesn't look like Mel Gibson. It looks like a completely different. I guess it's supposed to run off those storylines.
It's free, so.
But whatever. It's Mad Max. Like, I don't care if it's Tom Hardy, Mel Gibson, or some digital character. It's Mad Max.
Tom Cruise. Who cares?
I'm still waiting for a really good Twisted Metal style game with different people like Mad Max in it.
I miss Twisted Metal.
As well as a Twisted Metal movie would be great. But anyway, that's not the topic.
Well, we are on the topic of cars, so let's talk about our second free game. And the second free game is fucking what's it called here? Trackmania. Trackmania Turbo. So it's a fucking racing game. It's got 200 pre-built tracks. It's an arcade-style racing game where the goal is to achieve a perfect racing time. I don't know if I'm gonna be downloading this one just because I'm not a big like racing fan.
I'm not really into sports games, really.
Oh, I'll play a football game. Like, you give me a free football game,
yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah, don't even start me on that because my favorite games were the NFL 2K season.
Oh, dude, games. NFL Street.
Not Madden. I was not into Madden. I know I'm gonna get reworked, but Madden is just not the same as.
Send all hate mail to DJJGao at Gmail.
Yeah, send it because you play NFL 2K5, and then you put in Madden, and you tell me what game's better. The hits were better, the run plays were better, everything was better, but I digress. We're not on that shutdown.
We're not on that. Shut it down.
We're on racing, of course, racing for me, my favorite was Burnout 3 Takedown.
Burnout.
Really? Mm-hmm. What about Cruisin' USA for the N64?
I don't go to those bars. I strictly stay to
Simpsons Road Rage? Question mark?
Simpsons Road Rage. No, just the Burnout 3 Takedown was awesome because you can do the burnout part of it, which was you try to crash all your vehicles and get the highest amount of points for the major crashes that you caused. You know, traffic pileups. But then the actual racing, where part of it was you need to take out your fellow racers in the best way you could. Slam them into an oncoming semi, force them off into a building. But the crashes were great. It was fast.
Okay.
There was tons of tracks. That was my favorite racing game.
Well,
that's my favorite racing game. It was surprisingly addictive. Is Mortal Kombat Racing. That's probably my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Never played
Mario Kart. It's Mario Kart.
Mario Kart with Mortal Kombat characters.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's,
I guess Mario
PS2.
Kart is my top racing game then.
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. Yeah, that's the one I play most often. Like, no doubt.
Okay, I don't play racing games, but I'll play Mario Kart and like Mortal Kombat Racing because I guess it's a mixture of racing and combat. You know, kind of like
Definitely.
I love Twisted Metal.
Definitely.
I like Twisted Metal, Vigilante 8. I love games like that.
Oh, Vigilante 8 was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. As far as Twisted Metal, I think I like 2 and 3, and then I liked Black. Black was my favorite.
Yeah, the ones that came out for PlayStation 3 that were dark as hell, that was like, you know, Sweet Tooth was like a serial killer, and it was like awesome. Yep. It was really cool.
Yeah. Hollowballin and I went to, there's an arcade, there's a barcade here. It's a bar and they have tons of arcade machines. And one of which was Mario Kart. And I don't know if you guys have ever been to an arcade Mario Kart, but they have this thing where they'll take your picture, and then they post the picture on like the little racers when you're racing. It was some of the most hilarious fun that we've ever had. And of course, you're at a bar, so drinking and driving is best done in the virtual world.
Yeah.
Is that the one where Luigi gives you this weird look that they've been memeing a lot?
Yeah, I think it is, because you get the Luigi face, you get... It's ridiculous. They get pretty creative there. So, I was like, I walked out of there and I was like, this is a machine I need to find and purchase and like have to own. So, but yeah, definitely like Mario Kart for the Wii, like that shit is hot. Like you bust open a fucking 24 case and let's see who gets better during the night. Like it is a party game is what it is. So another free game that we're getting is it's weird, but it's called In Space We Brawl. So I like that we're getting more than 2 games, right? What did we get, like 5 last month? Yeah. So this In Space We Brawl, it looks pretty fucking cool. Saturn, you might want to like look for a I don't know, look for maybe like a trailer or something of the game, just cause the ships look pretty cool, the artwork looks pretty cool. It's an old school arcade game where they give you like the little ship and then you get the guns, think Galaga style.
I saw that. I saw that. You said old school arcade. That's the description you were missing. Yes, I did see that. Oh my god, dude. I'm downloading that for sure.
Okay, the artwork looks really cool, and it looks like you're able to play with your friends. So you're able to have like 4 ships on one screen.
Yeah,
shooting
it was
shit.
Like a sideways version of like that. Remember when Nazi Zombies had an arcade?
Yes,
it's like
that was fun.
Actually, like Sega style.
Sega style, yeah.
Yeah.
So in space we brawl. If you guys are like into that arcade game, I'm definitely going to be downloading that, and it looks like I'll be playing it with Saturn.
Huh.
I'll
check it out too.
And another game that they're giving us, which I don't know about this one, but again, it's one of those games that looks kind of cool. I like the art style. The artwork is pretty cool. It's called 99 Vidas, so that's like 99 lives, but in Spanish. And the characters are very Spanish-like, I guess you can say. It's think. Do you remember the? This is another old school arcade game. Think the. Remember the Ninja Turtles game where you got to like run across the screen and like beat shit up?
Yep.
Yeah.
For like the NES and the SNES. This is what that's like. So
was
you
that
get
the Turtles in Time one?
Turtles in Time was one of them. Yes. So
I did have that.
So it's a lot like that where they give you like a time limit and you go through the level and it looks like you might be able to play with friends co-op, which would be cool. But definitely you pick your character, you go. The characters are kind of wonky. There's like, I don't know. They range from like chicks with cat tails and ears to like teenage looking dudes with like hoodies and like crazy hair. So there's definitely like a selection of characters to choose from. And like I said, it's that old school arcade game, and it's that simple like punch, kick, jump, super, you know.
Right. Yeah.
I might be picking it up just because it's like it's a free game. It's arcade style. The art style looks cool. It looks like that, you know, that 16-bit, that 8-bit character design.
Cool. Yeah.
So, and they got a character named Trish Scow, just so you know.
Ah, cool.
So, and each character has like their certain stats. So, I don't know if you'll be able to upgrade stats or not. That would be cool. But yeah, I mean, it looks fun. It's something that I might be downloading. It's cross-compatible with the Vita. And like I said, the characters, they look very unique. And there's like characters you can unlock as well. So obviously going through the levels probably will make you unlock more characters, which is something that is cool. I like rewarding progression. Do you hear that, Bungie? I like rewards for progressing.
You get it.
And the last game that we are getting for free is, this one's a stretch, okay? It came out maybe for the original Nintendo and then the N64, I believe. Do you guys remember Q*bert? He was like, think Pac-Man, but with like a trumpet nose.
Q*bert. No, wait.
Oh, wasn't he in Wreck-It Ralph?
Q*bert. That's what you said, right?
He might have been in Wreck-It Ralph. He might have. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I think he was. I'll probably look that up after, but yeah,
okay.
I'm pretty sure I recognize what you're saying just by Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, me too.
All right, well, we're getting Q*bert rebooted. It's not something that I'm gonna pick up just because I don't know. Q*bert is weird. So you basically have like these octagons, and you have to hop on them to light them up, and then once they're all the same color, you win. And then there's stuff that's like trying to like get in your way. So with this Q*bert Reloaded, they give you Q*bert Classic, and they give you the new Q*bert rebooted.
Oh, that's cool.
Right? So they give you classic Q*bert and they give you a new Q*bert. I don't know. I'm not a Q*bert guy, so I'm not going to download this just because
I'm not either.
I'm not. That's
well,
not
at least
my
if
thing.
anyone wants to get into Q*bert, they can play the old one too. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. I don't know. I just don't like. It looks. I mean, it definitely looks fun. Like, but I don't know. I really don't. But I think Mad Max is definitely going to be taking my cake.
Yeah,
and so
sure.
is In Space We Brawl. In Space We Brawl, Saturn. It's going to be good. And then, hey, if we can get more than one people on 99 Vitas, that would also be boss. Guys, so that's it. That's it for your free games. So you got your Mad Max, you got your racing game. What was it called? It was Trackmania. You got In Space We Brawl, you got 99 Vitas, and you got Q*bert rebooted. That is another 5 free games this month if you own a PlayStation 4. Yeah, isn't that fucking awesome? Like, this is definitely making my $60 for my annual PS Plus subscription worth it.
Pay for itself.
It really does by like month 3, because like, think about it, we got Mighty Number 9 is like a $20 game. What was it? Bloodborne is a $20 game. Mad Max is a $20 game. Like, already that's $60 worth of games. Not to mention all the other ones that if you've like been on the ball and you've been downloading them, you have a fucking stacked library now, good sir.
Yep.
Because I definitely downloaded like the Ratchet and Clank. Even downloaded Knack. So I'm definitely taking advantage of the free games. You'd be a fool not to, okay?
You would.
So guys, that'll do it for the free games. Last bit of video game news here, guys, is Monster Hunter, of course, they got a new quest, where it's called Egg Lovers United, and you get a fucking
egg.
Well, the quest is eggs, like collecting eggs, taking eggs back to be researched and shit like that. But the loot is this is pretty cool. Like, so you get a helmet. So what you're hunting is a Kula Yaku, and you're taking its eggs. And when you apparently complete the quest, you can have this monster's head. Like, you wear it as a helmet, which is cool because it's like a bird. Think like an ostrich. So it's pretty fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie. When they like put out the teaser on Twitter, it was hilarious just to like see the character with this head on. So it's definitely something I'm gonna be doing to get my to get my fucking Kula Yaku helmet. So that's probably what I'll be doing. Maybe tonight. This afternoon I'll be doing like some Pokemon and stuff because I got the little guy here. But yeah, guys, go ahead, check out your mod. If you guys are playing Monster Hunter, you guys get ready for sweet new helmet. And we're just waiting on that Devil May Cry shit that they said that they were gonna drop. I'm excited for that. Let's move away from video game news and let's go into our next segment, which we can do now because Saturn's here, right?
Yeah, but I was going to try to do it just like he did it.
Oh man, you can't.
How would you do it, Gal? I want to hear it.
I want to hear it.
Cinemadness.
Yeah.
You have a Vincent Price thing to it, though. You're like, Cinemadness. Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, you should be wearing like a...
You!
Me?
Yeah, you, Vincent Price. So guys, we got a little bit regarding Venom. Turns out, I don't know if you guys know this, or heard about this, but it turns out Venom, like the actual Venom symbiote, whole suit, only might be like 6 minutes of screen time, if that.
No.
What? No.
Oh, you guys are disappointed. Oh man. So,
no way.
No way.
Damn it, Sony. Damn it.
Damn it. So it looks like most of the venoming will be like during the end of the movie, during the boss fight. That's when Tom Hardy will full Venom out. And as you can guess, the fight will be about 5 to 6 minutes long. And during the movie, we're gonna see Tom Hardy a lot more, and we're gonna see his Venom suit manifest itself. So for example, like he's gonna be getting shot at, and he's gonna like have a piece of symbiote that comes out and like makes a shield so he doesn't get shot. So it's gonna be like that during the movie, where it, like.
How do they think that's what we want? Like, Power Rangers. They were Tony Stark suits, and we barely even got to see those. You know? Like, the fuck?
The fuck?
Is Bungie doing this movie?
Is Bungie doing this movie? Oh, burn! So yeah, so they definitely... They dropped a big one there, like, just to, like, let us know that this is basically the only time you're gonna get to see it. It's like basically like, hey, come for the last 6 minutes of this movie. Basically, Redbox this bitch, skip it to the last 6 minutes, and there you go. There's your Venom. Very disappointing.
What if it's just like, oh, Disney bought us. We only have one last chance to make a shitty film. Now, you know.
Now's the time. What's this? How can we piss the most people off? Well, let's promise them a Venom movie and then only show them Venom for like 5 minutes. It's genius. It's fucking genius, Paul.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. What are your hype levels for Venom looking like now, guys?
1.
1. That definitely explains why a lot of the
Is negative infinity a number?
Wow.
Like, I'm pissed, man. That's annoying. I really wanted to be optimistic about all the garbage in the trailer because it looked kind of like the Slender Man movie. Like, you're like, what is this about? It's not even Slender Man. You know, it's fucking stupid. I don't know.
No, rightfully so, Saturn. You are, rightfully so upset. I think a lot of, especially with like the director and the writer saying that they were like gonna take elements from the Agent Venom storyline and they're gonna do this, and hey, we did the research, we read the comics, we're Venom fans as well. This is gonna be a Venom movie, and you're like, oh my god, it's
Damnable
not.
lie.
Fuck you all.
Yeah, I'd rather just see a shitty movie like Justice League with all of my favorite characters on the screen getting screen time, as opposed to seeing a shitty movie and I don't get to see my favorite character at all.
Now,
you know, it's like watching all of Dolph Lundgren's Punisher, and you're like, when's he gonna put the fucking skull on?
Well, yeah, right. It doesn't work for movies. It's cool for like a TV show, right? Like, it was cool waiting to see Daredevil put on his Daredevil costume and rock like the Black Ninja outfit for a bit. But like, if that was the whole movie, if that was the movie, and then I only got to see the actual Daredevil for like the last 5 minutes of the movie, like, that would have been a little bummy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Netflix killing it, man. They could have waited 3 seasons to show Daredevil. They could have waited 10 seasons like they did Superman. I would have liked it, dude. Netflix is killing it.
So, you guys, I hope at least what we do see, I hope it looks good. I hope they don't give us a crappy looking Venom. And not only do I mean the CG, I hope it's on point, but I hope it actually looks like fucking Venom, and it's not like, oh, I envisioned Venom differently, so that's what we did for this movie.
Man, I mean, could they be building it up to where this is the Venom movie, and then the next one is Spider-Man and Venom?
I don't know.
I mean, could they be building up to that? Is that why they did this so crappy?
I doubt it because no one from Disney is working with Fox on this movie, so
that's the problem.
They're kind of doing it on their own. Or Sony. It's not Fox. I guess it is.
It's like if we only get 6 minutes of symbiote time.
Oh no, it's Sony. It's Sony. It's not Fox at all. So they're not affected by the buyout. I don't know what the fuck we're thinking.
I'd rather just see like 6 minutes of Spider-Man ripping off the suit on the bell and giving it to Brock, and then they have their battle, and like he tells them to get out of town, like a summed up version of that.
Will this mean? Does this mean that Eric Foreman's Venom gets more screen time than Tom Hardy's Venom?
Does this mean Eric Foreman's Venom is going to be better?
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know about better. Yeah, that one's gonna be questionable. But
Red's gonna watch this new Venom and be like, you know what? You're not a dumbass, son.
That's right. That's right. I was gonna say that.
So I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. Maybe it works, guys. Do you think that that formula could work with a Venom movie where like Eddie Brock is the main character? It's like seeing an Iron Man movie where I guess he only turns into Iron Man at the end of the movie and he's Tony Stark for the rest of it. Does that work?
But then that means he's just a photographer who's pissed off. Right? I mean...
Yeah, if they're not going to change Eddie Brock's backstory in life, then yes, that's...
We're just going to get like a male Jessica Jones story.
Right? I feel like maybe a little bit like that, yeah. So
I don't know.
I guess we'll see when it comes out, but I'm definitely, this one for me has definitely been pushed down to a $5 Tuesday matinee, no 3D, just regular screening.
And I'm not even buying popcorn, damn it.
And I'm not buying popcorn. I'm bringing in my own.
Brown bagging it with extra butter just to piss them off.
Just to piss them off. I'm going to use their butter just to piss them off. Take out my bag and put in their butter. So we're waiting on the good stuff, though. The good stuff is almost here. We're what, 24 days away from Avengers?
Oh god, that's gonna make everything right, man.
Yeah, I thought you were saying 17 days away from something else.
No. Avengers and the Russo brothers are pleading, please. If you go see this fucking movie, don't spoil it for people who haven't seen it.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, no spoilers.
So this is going to be a big...
This one looks epic.
This is going to be like fucking... They're treating it like fucking Luke, I am your father. Like, don't go... Please don't go fucking spoiling this shit for people.
No, never. I might spoil Venom, but...
The Russo brothers, they did something...
Oh, yeah, you can spoil Venom.
They can spoil the shit out of Venom. Hey, guys, last 6 minutes of the
they
movies.
showed the costume right at the end. It's hanging up in its closet.
Symbiote is hang drying. The Russo brothers did this really cool thing where they posted on Twitter and they were like, Thanos demands your silence. And it's a memo. It's a piece of paper. It's a memo. And it looks like Thanos is pushing it onto the desk because it's like the Infinity Gauntlet. Go ahead.
Is it Thanos or Thanos?
Is it Atheon or Atheon?
It's Atheon.
Or Atheon.
No, it's Atheon.
But the speaker says
Atheon. I think it's
Thanos. I think it's Thanos.
Continue.
They did this really cool thing where they put out the letter, and like I said, it looks like Thanos put the letter in front of you. And it says, to the greatest fans in the world, we're about to embark on the Avengers Infinity War press tour. We will be visiting fans all over the world, screening only a limited amount of selected footage from the film in order to avoid spoiling the story for future viewers. We will not screen the film in its entirety until the Los Angeles premiere, shortly before the film's global release. Everyone involved with the film has worked incredibly hard for the past 2 years, maintaining the highest level of secrecy. Only a handful of people know the film's true plot. we're asking that when you see Infinity War in the coming months, that you maintain the same level of secrecy so that all fans can have an equal experience when they watch it for the first time. Don't spoil it for others the same way you wouldn't want it spoiled for you. Good luck and happy viewing, the Russo brothers. That's cool. I like that they did that. Like, it was well done, first of all, and second of all, thank you for telling me that this movie is going to be fucking huge, and because then I can avoid spoilers at all costs if I don't get to see it within the first week. Which, fuck you, I'm most likely going to go see it within the first week, even if it's a Star Wars situation. But guys, I'm fucking hyped. The Russo brothers even changed their fucking Twitter picture. Their new profile picture is Ms. Marvel, Carol Danvers, Brie Larson, as Carol Danvers.
Did you see that Adam Warlock was selected for Guardians 3?
Yes, and I told you Adam Warlock was going to be the plot for Guardians 3.
Another set of arc pulses.
Right, but I still think he's a secret weapon for Infinity War.
Oh,
I'm hoping.
You're hoping. I mean, too much. Too much.
Listen, there's still time before I'm wrong. Okay, there's the second Infinity War movie. There's still time.
There's plenty of time. You are correct. There is plenty of time.
And Guardians 3 could possibly come out before that, right? No, when is it scheduled? Do we know?
Guardians 3 does not have a scheduled date, where Infinity War is scheduled for next summer. Like the second part is next summer.
Yeah, okay, I'll admit that's a little, that's...
But they could also very well...
Just for this strike, make sure you guys are using solar weapons. Thank you. Go ahead.
But they could push that. They could push that, because Avengers Infinity War was supposed to come out May 4th. Now it's been pushed back to the 27th. April 27th. So, maybe we'll be seeing Infinity War Part 2 in spring instead of summer. You see how that works?
Maybe. Oh, yeah. Very clever.
So I think it's cool that, like, Marvel Studios is, like, not only keeping the dates that they promised, but also making them better. Just because, like, we were just talking about that New Mutants, how that New Mutants got pushed back, right? Like, we might not be seeing that New Mutants horror movie for another year.
Yeah, by that time, Disney will probably have full control, right?
Maybe, and then it might be up to Disney on whether or not they want to put it out.
Yeah, which, I mean...
We might not even see that movie.
I'm okay with dropping any lingering Fox X-Men stuff.
I mean, they're still working on their last movie, that fucking... Where's it going to be? The Phoenix? The Dark Phoenix?
Yeah, I don't even know.
They recently casted Ms. Sinister, which I thought was weird. How do you catch Ms. Sinister but not cast Mr. Sinister? So that one was a little odd for me. But yeah,
I want to protest their stuff, but it's hard because Deadpool's so amazing. But like, I really just want to protest the rest of their stuff, even if it looks good. Because if you make it to one good movie and hype it up, that means we got permission to have a decade more of shitty films. Kind of. Yeah, because Deadpool's doing so good that they're like, oh well, people still like our X-Men shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think they just like seeing the characters on screen. Like, that's what it is. I like, the storyline isn't all that.
Zavala, if I could have a word with the captain in private.
I think that's all it is. People just want to see the fights. People just want to see Magneto take on fucking Cyclops. They want to see fucking Jean Grey use some Phoenix powers and knock everyone out. They want to see someone with adamantium claws cut some shit up. I mean,
if they do make a really good Phoenix movie, and and kind of like show why Charles Xavier was so scared of her in X-Men 3, it might even make X-Men 3 better.
It could, but I don't know.
But I'm talking nonsense. I know.
But it's just, yeah, especially with, I don't know. It's like,
I didn't hate
how many people are
3.
trying, right? Like at Fox, how many people are trying? Your company has just been bought. You've been bought out. You either kept your job because Disney wanted you, or you didn't keep your job because Disney didn't want you. And you're just working until the last day of work. So how much are you putting in to what you're doing? We would hope that you're going to work with 110%, putting everything into it so we can get the best fucking, entertainment
what do you expect from Fox?
possible. What do you expect from Fox? So, I don't know. It just kind of blows a little bit, man. Just, I hope more people are taking the route of working hard as they've worked before, or not harder. But I don't know, man. I just it doesn't always work that way, Morty.
Yeah, right.
Guys, let's. I guess that's it for movie news. I mean, we could talk about rumors. Matt Reeves promises that pre-production for the Batman movie is going well, but the look on Ben Affleck's face says no. So I don't know what to say about that.
Well, he just came out with a new cartoon music video.
No, my God. The movie that people are talking about right now is A Quiet Place.
Yeah. Really
and it did look good. Like, I saw the trailer and it did look good.
I love seeing people from The Office, so.
Yeah. John, what's his face? Krasinski?
Or something like that, yeah.
Krasinski, yeah. Well, apparently he was like, I guess he wrote this movie? He not only starred in it, he wrote it?
That's cool.
I read an article about the producers saying how he was heavily influenced by Steven Spielberg in Jaws.
This movie has no Jaws feel, but okay.
I can kind of see how it has that Jaws feeling, right? Because you're quiet, you're trying to be quiet, you're trying to hide. You're in the water. Everything's quiet, right? There's a sense of there's this ambience, right, where it's like still air. I don't know, right? It's like when you're playing hide and seek and you're waiting to be found, right? There's like this still air, and I think that's the relation to Jaws that I see there, right? Because you're in the water, you don't see what's under you, you don't know what the fuck is under you, and here you're trying to be quiet, you're trying to stay hidden, you don't know where these things are. You just want to be quiet and hope that they go away. So, I mean, it looks fucking awesome, dude. Like, it did. It looked really fucking awesome. So, yeah, I'll look into this here, but I think he wrote that bitch, which is cool that he's branching out. And if he really did, and if this movie is fantastic, then, like, awesome. That's fucking awesome. It does look creepy. So it's definitely directed by John Krasinski, who also stars in the film. Okay, the screenplay was written by Krasinski, Brian Woods, and Scott Beck, based on the story based on a story by Woods and Beck. Oh, so that's awesome. So man, John Krasinski writing, directing, and starring in this fucking movie, and dude, that's awesome. I can't wait to see it. Did you know he said that he wouldn't mind playing Mr. Fantastic once Marvel got the rights to the Fantastic Four again?
Cool. Yeah, I can see that.
Right? That would be pretty sweet.
Totally see
Yep.
So guys, I guess that'll do it for Cinema Madness. A fun fact, I guess, if you guys didn't know, John Krasinski actually auditioned for Steve Rogers.
But they've been dead for 500
I could see that too.
So he could have been Captain America. But I think he'd probably make a much better Mr. Fantastic.
Dr. Reeves. Yeah.
I'm glad it was Chris Evans because every role you see Chris Evans in, he's kind of like this cocky kind of asshole.
Except for Captain America.
Johnny Storm. He's Johnny Storm in every movie, but Captain America is like the only movie I really see him be a genuine human being.
The most noble man I would have seen as Captain America would have been Ryan Gosling. There's no more noble man than Ryan Gosling.
No, that would have been the best shirtless Captain America.
Oh, that would have been the best Captain America. What are you talking about?
Really, Ryan Gosling?
Yeah. Have you seen Drive?
I want to see within the sex appeal.
Have you seen Drive?
Yeah, and I saw Blade Runner.
Dude, if Drive isn't like if the character from Drive isn't like a Steve Rogers Jr., I don't know who is. All right, like Noble
I really
is
like
shit.
Drive, but I just did not see that. Well, Noble, but that's just like that's a very common hero quality trait.
Yeah, no, not these days with fucking, not with the heroes that we're seeing these days, like anti-heroes and shit like that. Like
and rich Tony Stark who created most of his problems.
So that's like I saw it, but that's okay. My vision, like there's an alternate universe where that did happen, and me's excited about it. So yeah, guys, Mr. Fantastic. I'm down for it. I don't know what Disney thinks. Maybe if this movie does super fucking well, they'll say yes to it. And I don't know. If he's like disinclined to play Mr. Fantastic, then he might be a Fantastic Four fan. In which case, if he knows how to write, direct, and star in a movie, then just make this guy fucking write the Fantastic Four movie. Can't be any worse than fucking the last one.
Right, and Pam from The Office should be Invisible
Oh my
Woman.
God, get the fuck out of here. We're gonna cast them all.
What's Steve Carell gonna play? The Thing?
The Thing, right?
I'd watch it.
Dwight is gonna be fucking... what's his fucking
Johnny
face?
Storm.
No.
Flame on.
Oh, Doom.
Doom,
Dwight
Dr.
would be
Doom.
a hilarious dude.
Dr.
If there was a
Doom.
fucking office, Office
Latveria.
like,
Oh my God.
oh man.
Steve Carell would have to be.
I'm mad hyped for this now.
Johnny Storm.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Craig
hyped for
Robinson
something that'll
would be the
never
thing.
happen.
That would be a
And
hilarious
the one that's
thing.
always grumpy, that whatever that guy's name, he's the one
Craig-
that should be the Thing.
Craig Robinson. No? Oh, you're talking about
I don't know.
Stanley?
If that's who it is, yeah.
Okay. I think Craig Robinson would be a fucking great thing. But we're just talking shit now. Let's move on to the last bit here, which Gao and I will go over quick because I don't think Saturn caught the latest episode of The Walking Dead? Question mark?
Did we miss a blue light
It
somewhere?
was advertised as Morgan, right?
Yeah, this was like a Morgan episode. It's true. Kind of. It was advertised that way. He may or may not be crazy. He may or not know he's crazy. But we're going to talk about that in the next segment, which is coming up, which is The Walking Filler.
Yeah.
Oh, you're making zombie noises now?
Yeah. There you go.
Beautifully done.
I like these sound bits because they give me time to catch up on my notes in between. Guys, The Walking Dead. We got a mixed episode today. It was today. Haha, I say today because I saw it today. We got a mixed episode this week. It was a little bit, we got to see a little bit of Negan, which I was disappointed. And we got to see a little bit of Up on the Light. And we got to see a little bit of Rick and Morgan. They teamed up and they did a thing. And then we also got to see a little bit of what's her face? Carol. She got to save a little boy.
Here. Yep.
So we got some good stuff there. Gao, tell me about this episode and tell me what you thought of it, because
It was all right.
it was all right.
Yeah.
I'm glad you came to it.
There are some things I just don't understand. And like, what's with the helicopter?
So that's one of the things that I was like going to talk to you about. What the fuck do you think this helicopter is? I am very confused.
Yeah, and why? I like. How did she know what time it was coming? What's going on?
What's going on with this garbage lady? That is, I don't know what the plot for this garbage lady is going to be now.
I don't either. I mean, she has this nice, clean apartment. You know, out of all that garbage, she had this like. It's like kind of curious who she is. Is she military? Is like I just.
Yeah, it almost seems like she could be a scientist, you know, possibly military. I really don't know. It's gonna be a fucking mindfuck mystery. I'll tell you that much right now. But this episode did bring a little intrigue, and I like looked at it a little differently. I don't like the fact that Morgan's going crazy again. I'm sick and tired of characters going like back and forth.
Yeah.
Like more like next thing you know, Carol's gonna question whether she should be killing people again. Like I don't want to see these characters go through the same fucking loop every fucking season. It gets boring, it gets tiresome. The words "it's been done" come very much to the head.
Yep.
So I don't know how I feel about more because he was badass. He was badass as fuck. He was starting to look badass as fuck. He was the killer. Yep. He was embodying Shax, all right, fighting Negan's people, and that was awesome. And now he's all like, "I'm crazy. May or may not be you." He's like, yeah, right. He's seeing shit like, and which we've seen before, right? There was that one episode where Rick found him again, and he went all crazy after his kid died. Yep. So. It's just I'm tired of it. I'm kind of tired of it. I don't want to see it anymore. That was my take on that shit for that episode. Like, sure, it was cool seeing Rick and Morgan kick ass, and they slaughtered the shit out of all those fucking saviors. Cool.
Yeah.
I got that visually. Story wise,
that one guy got it bad though when Rick, Rick held him up against the fence and let.
No, that was Morgan. Yeah, he like closed the gate on him and then held him there, and then all the walkers just fucking chunked on him.
But that guy had it coming. He was a dick.
He was definitely a dick, and that's the way you want to see dicks go.
We got it.
The other thing I was disappointed about was Negan this episode. Dude, being a guy that
He lost his tough guy image there.
He definitely lost his tough guy image. I would have been a lot cooler with it happening the way it happened in the comics, bro. Like, so in the comics, you get to see his backstory, but not until after All Out War. So after All Out War, you get to understand who Negan was and why he named his bat Lucille. And in the comics,
that's what I was just gonna say.
In the comics, he's actually in the hospital with her when she dies and turns into a zombie. So he has to kill her. And then he names the bat Lucille, and then he carries on. And that's the connection that he makes with Carl, because Negan had to kill his wife, Carl had to kill his mom. That was the connection that Negan and Carl had, and that's why Negan liked Carl, and. It doesn't happen in the series because they killed off Carl. But in the comics, like Carl and Negan, they talk a lot after All Out War. So spoiler alert: in the comics, Negan lives after All Out War, and he becomes a part of the community. So I don't know if they're gonna do that for the series. I don't know what they're gonna do with the series as far as this helicopter and Carl dying. None of this stuff was in the comics. I don't get where that came from. So I'm like, is there a military stronghold somewhere? Like, for there to be helicopters, and this explains. So here's the question. Here's another question. Do you remember back in the beginning of this season, like 4 or 5 months ago, there was a shot of Rick on a heap of garbage, and it looked like a helicopter passed behind his head?
Yes.
People were saying it's a UFO and all this other stupid shit. Do you think that was supposed to be a part of the story the whole time? Or do you think they missed the helicopter in the shot when they were filming, and now they made it a part of the story?
No, I'm thinking that Garbage Lady is military. Maybe that was her back then. Maybe she was planted to, like, see how people are doing with the zombie outbreak or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Man, this is very intriguing.
People's behaviors. Maybe it's an experiment. Who knows?
It's true. Who knows?
Who knows where they're going to take this?
But I'll tell you this much. Even though they have it now, they might drop it for like a couple. Like, we saw the helicopter, we saw the garbage lady. She disappeared at the end of this episode. Are we not going to see her again until next season? It's only what, 3 episodes left? 2 episodes left?
Two.
So we're not going to get to know the gist of that story until next fucking season if it happens.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
I don't know where they're going with this now.
What's happening?
And why is Morgan ended up on Fear of the Walking Dead?
That I also saw that. There's like a crossover there. There's your crossover. Yeah. I remember you were asking not too long ago, guys.
If me and Trish should binge Fear of the Walking Dead.
I guess.
What's going on? Are these guys gonna all meet? Are they gonna do?
I don't know. I don't know what they're all gonna do.
CSI Miami meets CSI New Orleans for one case. I mean, I don't know.
So yeah, guys. It was Carol. Carol got to save that kid. That kid felt sorry for Morgan after he killed his brother's killer. I don't know, man. This episode was a little weird. I knew we were gonna have this down episode in between episodes. I was like, and the next one too, I feel is like going to be a little bit of just a down episode. And
I don't know. I think now that Negan's back, I think he's going to have something to say to Simon, and there might be some things going on there.
You think we're going to see that next episode?
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
I think we might focus mostly on what's his face making the bullets?
Oh, Eugene.
That's where I think they're going to take it next episode. I think it's going to be mainly like a Eugene episode, and then maybe at the end of the episode, we get to see Rosita and everybody like storm in and take the bullet factory.
Okay, I know it's been a minute since I've seen the Walking Dead. You know, like I'm not caught up in the new season. But did they ever explain the whole feeding zombie parts to the pigs?
Just to stuff them up to make them heavier.
Oh, what, with the governor?
No, this isn't the Negan one. This happened last season. They were feeding zombie parts. They were feeding zombies to pigs.
Because I think they wanted the saviors to eat the pork and get sick.
No, I think they were just...
That's what I was hoping, but I don't see that.
Yeah, that wasn't the storyline. The storyline was just to get them thick, just to fatten up the pigs, so they would weigh more for when the saviors came for the loot.
Yeah, but it's like they could have fed them anything for that. You know, they specifically fed them zombies. You know, that's
I think
fucked
they were
up.
hoping that they would get
because that's free meat. If you're gonna grow meat for someone and you have to feed it, you're not gonna go into the stock that you're not gonna feed it grains and all the shit that you're feeding your people. You're just giving this shit away. You might as well.
What bothers me is you're acting normal about that. I'm like, it's infected zombie meat. It's infected zombie meat, dude. Like, how?
Yeah, see, that's what I thought.
How do they not get sick when they eat it? How?
So, pigs eat their own shit. Did you guys know that?
Yeah, it tastes good, but that's not zombie meat.
It's not zombie meat. No, I understand.
Shit.
Hey, there could be, you know, I don't know, man. I gave up on The Walking Dead a long time ago. There could be the undertone there that pigs have the cure to the infection because they didn't get infected after eating the zombie meat. So maybe they, within their blood, is the cure to this whole thing.
Right.
So
okay.
I don't know.
So,
I don't know.
So it'll be like chicken pox and shingles. If you've had swine flu, you probably won't have zombie virus.
Right?
Oh, wouldn't that be just so simple?
That's why Carl didn't die. He had bad pork. So I don't know, guys.
Right,
That's exactly what I fear is going to happen with the helicopter and the garbage lady. Is it's something they showed us and they're not gonna come back to it. Yep. So we'll see. I don't know what kind of deal the garbage lady made with Negan. Right, we just saw Negan leaving. We also saw Negan pick someone up, and we didn't really get a clear view as to who he picked up. Do we think it's the lady that knows that Dwight is a traitor? Remember when the group got ambushed, she ran away and then never met up with her again?
Could be.
Because I'm like, who would be interesting enough that Negan would pick up and then have them not show it?
Right.
Like, I can't think of another character. Like, that would be the oh shit moment. Like, Negan comes in and now Negan knows that Dwight is a traitor on top of what's-his-face?
Simon. Not following rules either.
Yep.
So maybe the saviors are all going to fall apart, and that's how Negan gets with Hilltop.
Oh man, this is going to be some bad story plotting, man. I don't know, man. Whatever they're doing for the series is not what they were doing for the comics. And I advise you guys to go read those comics, because that is a good read. Damn, that is a good read. Yeah, guys, we'll see, but I feel like the next episode is going to be Eugene-based, and then after that, it's going to be a big hype up to the end of the season.
I think they might save the Bullet Factory for last.
The last episode?
It's gonna be I think it's going to be Simon and Dwight and Saviors, I think, because Negan's home. You know, Daddy's home.
Daddy's home.
That's what I think it's going to be. Because they were all set to ditch him. They ditched him, basically.
Yeah.
So he's going to find that out. So
what do you...
Maybe it was that girl that got away and she's spilling the beans on Dwight.
That just made the most sense to me. Like, as soon as they didn't show the character that Negan was picking up, I was like, oh, that's who it might be.
It's her. Yep. Because it wouldn't be anybody from Rick's side.
No, it wouldn't. What do we think about the garbage lady? What happened to her? Did Negan just leave her where she is to wait for another helicopter?
Yeah, they came to an agreement not to mess with each other. And she gave him Lucille back, and she got her pictures back, and they went their own separate ways.
Oh, man. I hope we don't get another spin-off where the garbage lady gets her own show. Wouldn't that be some shit?
Yeah, I don't know. I think she's a lot smarter. I think she is a lot.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Going back to military.
Yeah. Some sort of military scientist.
Yep.
Guys, I think that'll do it for this week. I can't trash The Walking Dead any more than I already have.
No, you can't.
I definitely can't. But even you admit, God, this episode was not that good. Like, the only thing was a mystery.
It was alright.
Yeah. Visually, it was nice to see Morgan and Rick go on a killing spree. And then also, that really cool zombie that the garbage lady had on...
oh, yeah.
That little trolley.
Nasty.
That was funny. That was cool to watch. But besides that eye candy, episode fell short for me. So guys, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you guys hanging around, bouncing in and out. Let's plug it up. Saturn?
Alright, Facebook, Life on Saturn, and all other social media such as Instagram, etc. Life on Saturn space LOS. I'm working on Arnold versus Cliches Part 3 as soon as we're done this interview, or this podcast, whatever this thing is. What is this? What is this?
It's a morning talk show. It goes on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
It'll be in podcast format, hopefully after episode 100. I just have to get things settled up on my end.
It's going to be what?
It'll be a podcast after episode 100.
Oh, legit? Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Oh, yeah. Kyle said you were discussing designs and shit.
Yeah, definitely wanted to see what's up. But yeah.
Cool.
You guys can check out Life on Saturn. He's currently working on some other projects that'll be coming out soon.
Yep.
So you'll be able to hear some of his sweet music. And Gauzy, where can people read your music?
On Facebook, it's Dave Jersey, Plattsburgh, New York. Just go to my pictures, pick photo albums, and then just start taking pictures and checking out some lyrics. Don checked them out this weekend. He was here for
pretty good stuff.
And some back issues of Ion 80 magazine. And you can also find me on Twitter at DJJGal.
There you guys go. I am Soopkichen. That's Soopkichen. You guys can catch me here Tuesdays on Twitter. I'm sorry, on Twitch. Doing the show live. The morning talk show. And if you guys do miss the show or want to catch previous episodes of Waking Up with Super Sugar, you guys can catch those on YouTube. Guys, I do go live sometimes on other days of the week except for Tuesdays. That's when you check out my Twitter page, because that's when I'll let you know that I'm going live. That's also Soopkichen. You guys can also check me out on Instagram, Soopkichen. Guys, thank you for tuning in. However, as you tune in when it's live here on Twitch or later on YouTube, we appreciate the support. Episode 90 is done, guys. We are moving on in 9 weeks. Episode 100. Episode 100.
Nice.
It's gonna be good stuff.
It's gonna be good stuff.
Yeah.
After that, there might be a little format change. We're gonna make a couple of changes after episode 100. So, guys, again, thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you next week when I don't know what's gonna happen with Destiny 2 and the Iron Banner. Honestly, it might come around. It might never come around ever again. We might never have Iron Banner.
We don't know.
I think Bungie broke it.
Never know.
That's the problem. I think they broke it by changing it from 4v4 to 6v6. Now we're never going to see it again. Saturn.
Nope.
Give us a beat.
What's up?
Take us out. Bye, guys.
Bye.